Today's sermon topic is been there, done that, ain't about to go back. Been there, done that, ain't about to go back. We wear the mask that grins and lies. It hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. This debt we pay to human God, with torn and bleeding hearts we smile, and mouth with myriad subsidize. Why should the world be overwise in counting all our tears and sighs? Nay, let them only see us while we wear the mask. This powerful and thought-provoking point written by Paul Lawrence Dunbar points out the fact that all of us at one point in our lives have hid our true feelings behind false expressions. There is a cheerful face that so many of us find necessary to wear around others to mask the fact that we all have done something wrong, messed up in some way, been disappointed by someone or even something, and we wear the mask to even hide our identity from others and even from ourselves. All right. We even try to impress and entice others to fall into the illusion of what we want to appear to be and not who we really are. Dunbar said all of us wear some type of mask. And I bring this word to you today because honestly, all of us have done something in our past that you are trying to forget and hope that it does not show up in your present, which will surely affect your future. But the good news of the gospel is that if you are worried about your past, stop. Because the God I serve has a way of looking back in your past and changing your present so that your destiny will be determined by Him. Y'all didn't shout. I said it will be determined by Him. Deacon, they still didn't shout. Maybe I can help you out. Maybe y'all didn't shout because you don't know who Him is. Let me tell you real quickly who Him is. Him, Yahweh. Him, Jehovah Jireh. Him, Jehovah Nissi. Him, Jehovah Shalom. Y'all still not getting it. Let me go old school. Him, heart fixer. Him, mind regulator. Him, burden bearer. Him, heavy load carrier. Let me use my grandmama words. Him, rock in a weary land. Him, shelter in a time of storm. You want to have a shout and a praise in you because I've discovered, Nicodemus, don't you ever allow anyone to take you back to what God has already freed you from. Thank you. Been there, done that. Ain't about to go back. Well, since I got your attention, let me quickly move on because I promised Daddy I would be a 7-11 preacher this afternoon. Not less than 7, no more than 11. So help me out now. In the text, we meet that joy is jailbird for Jesus, the Apostle Paul. And Paul is a living example of how if you are persistent and you persevere, eyes have not seen, nor ears heard, neither has it been revealed in the hearts of man the things which God has in store for you. Be safe traveling, brother. Paul is writing to the church at Philippi because Paul had demonstrated a ministry of excellence in their midst. And Paul is writing to them to let them know that even though I've been through some stuff, I know that if I just hold out, if I just stay determined, if I just keep moving on, good things will come to those who win. Now I understand some of y'all saints have a hard time dealing with that word wait. But Grandma said it this way: you can't hurry God. You just have to wait. Just trust him and give him time. No matter how long it takes. He's a God you can't hurry. He'll be there, don't you worry. He may not come when you want him to, but he's always on time. And do I have anybody in Nicodemus this afternoon who is a living testimony that he didn't come when you called him, but he got there when you needed him? He didn't come when you asked him to come, but he showed up in the nick of time. My daddy put it this way. While waiting, I waited. Y'all won't catch that next week, trust me. Paul says, hey, understand, you're not going through anything that I haven't been through. But if I can hold on, you can hold on. And if you just hold on for a little while longer, God's going to come on. And how many of you know that when God showed up, he also showed out? Anybody in here ever asked God for one thing and God turned around and gave you more than you asked him for? Yes. There was a time. Now all of us backslide. From the pulpit to the pew to the door. Let's be real now. Everything you done ain't been the right thing. There were days when you should have went left, but you went right. There were things that you should have said yes to, but you said no to. There were things you shouldn't have done, but you did anyway. You're no different than anybody else. The apostle says, the things that I should do, I don't do. And the stuff that I don't do, I love doing. So I've been there, I've done that, ain't going back. See, now I'm going to be honest with y'all, I got, well, 3 children, 2 I like. And it tickles me sometimes, Pastor Uxie, when my kids think they know more than me, even though they have not been around as long as me. See, and I try to tell them some things experience has to teach you. There are some things you learn by knowing and by growing. And some of us need to give God a praise because there was some stuff that you didn't know back then that God revealed to you then, and now when you know it, and all of us have prayed that same prayer. Lord, if I could just go back 5-10 years with what I know now, oh Lord, I would be awesome. So let me tell you how you move on from when I've been there, I've done that, and I ain't going back. I only got 2 points because I'm under 8 minutes now. All right. Number 1, this text teaches me that be mindful of what God has before you, despite all of the turmoil that is going on around you. All right. You have not made it all these years without realizing where you have been and what God has brought you through. Understand that Paul is in prison, but he says that God has saved me and kept me for his purpose. Realize that no matter what you have been through, you are a part of God's ultimate plan. And once you get the mindset that says, it ain't what happens to me, but who is in me, and who is in me lets me know that he has always got my back. Has God ever had your back when you were under attack? Has God ever made a way when you couldn't see a way, couldn't find a way, didn't know which way to go, and yet God stepped in right on time and removed that mess from you? And since he's got my back, I ain't tripping when trouble comes. I'm not having any pity parties with other folk, because I've discovered that, and some of y'all ain't going to admit that, But you got some friends and some family members who will testify and swear that if they can't rise up to where you are, they will do their best to bring you down to where they are. Everybody got haters. Some of y'all work with some haters. Some of y'all sleep with some haters. And some of y'all are sitting next to some haters right now. Real quick. Lean over to the person next to you and ask him, he ain't talking about you. But let me give you a shout. You need to tell your haters and your enemies that the best time to come after you is when they think that you are down. Why? Because, when they think that you are down, that's when God is about to take you back up on your feet. When I'm down, don't think I'm down because I'm mournful. Don't think I'm down because I'm crying. Don't think I'm down because I'm weak. I'm down because God told me when life gets rough to you and knocks you off your feet, hold on, Tony, make sure that when life knocks you off your feet, you fall on your knees. When I fall on my knees, I'm in praying position. We used to sing a song in the church, Deacon Kevin, it is no secret what God can do. What he's done for others, he'll do for you. With his arms wide open, he'll pardon you. It is no secret what God can do. When I'm on my knees, I'm in praying position. And I found out, Deacon John, that God honors knee praise. It's all right to praise him with my hands. It's all right to praise him with my voice. But when I can praise him when I'm down on my knees, he'll hear my cry and he'll answer my cry. Let me give you the second one and I'm gone. 8 minutes, 43 seconds. Now, understand, that's 8 minutes and 43 seconds by my watch. It don't matter what your watch says. I'm going by my watch. The second thing, remember, is that this text tells me that when I've been there, done that, ain't about to go back, is that God has given you possibilities, posture, and position. So keep pressing on. Understand that your possibilities are determined by your posture and your position. If you are not resolute in where you are going and how you act while going where God is leading you, you can limit your promise. In other words, you don't find eagles on the ground. That's right. Eagles are kingly birds that fly up high in the air. Two kids were in class one day and the teacher had put out a balance beam in the middle of the floor and told them both to walk across the balance beam. The first young man got on the balance beam, y'all, and started walking, but he took 3 steps and fell off the balance beam. The second one got on the balance beam, he took 1 step, then another step, then another step, then another step, and he got across to the other side of the balance beam. The one kid asked him, well, how were you able to get from one side to the other while I fell off before I got started? The kid said, because the difference is you were looking at where you were. I was looking at where I was going. Looking at what's going on around you and learn to look at what is ahead of you. I don't care who's doing what. Let me say it. Don't you know right now that that faith can trump fear? Look at where you're going. Look at where you're going. He has declared and God has filled your journey with setbacks. And I wonder why God will put setbacks on my journey. And then God said, I put some setbacks on your journey to let you know that even though you get set back, your turnaround is coming back. You will come back. Don't think that when you're down, I'm going to keep you down for long. Because I'm not going to put on you more than you can bear. But when something knocks you down, have faith that if I brought you to it, I can bring you through. Been there, done that, ain't going back. Well, let me give you this and I'll let you go. I'm blessed, Dr. Utsey, because this morning, my wife, who is not here, we just got back from a 7-day Eastern Caribbean cruise. Donate, celebrate, and then one day you may participate. So I took her on a cruise last Sunday, and I owed it to her, Nicodemus, because we've been married for 5 years and I never gave her a honeymoon. So I said, all right, let me take you on the cruise. Now, the cruise was great. I ate food I never have eaten before and for surely won't eat again. Because that's the joy of going away. Do things you have never done. And so I can say, okay, I had me Deacon Roscoe some escargot. I was fine, y'all, till they told me what escargot was. But I liked the name. I said, ooh, escargot. Now, they were smart, Deacon, because after I ate it, they told me what it was. So I had some snails. I did pass on the frog legs, because I couldn't eat the frog legs, Deacon Matthews, without thinking of Kermit. But we were coming back. We went down last Sunday, went to the Bahamas. Let me get it right. We went to Grand Turk and Turk and Caicos, and then swung past Cape Moon Bay and Half Moon Cay, in the Bahamas. Now, we were supposed to go to Freeport, but many of you know Freeport was affected by Hurricane Dorian. Excuse me. And they haven't recovered yet. So we coming back up the Atlantic Ocean and we hit a storm. Now my wife, God bless her, was fine till we hit that storm. We was rocking and rolling. Now, she's holding on, and some of y'all know it's hard to stand up when the footing that you have ain't sturdy. So we're going this way, and the ship is going that way, and I'm wondering, and we were standing out on the deck, and there was this little girl standing there looking all proud and happy. This is fun, this is fun. And one of the ladies standing next to me said, why are you so happy about it? She said, well, you see, my daddy is a hurricane storm chaser. And she said, well, what is that? Well, his job is to fly in the airplane into the hurricanes and dive down into them to see how powerful they are and how strong they are and how wide they are. So this is fun for me. She said, oh, okay. So the young lady looked at me, said, is your daddy a storm chaser? I said, no. Can your daddy do what my daddy does? I said, no. Well, what does your daddy do? My daddy ain't a storm chaser. He's a storm breaker. She said, what you mean? I said, well, a couple of friends of mine were with my daddy in a storm. And the winds started blowing. The waves and the ship started rocking and rolling. And they Y'all hear? Y'all sung, but I want y'all to sing with me, okay? Let me get up.
Thank you.
Once a sinner far from Jesus, I